Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode on Scrap Metal Garage. This episode, more on the XD. I'm going to be tightening up the exhaust if I can. I'm not a very good welder, so we'll see how that goes. And painting some of the interior that I took out ages ago around the electric switches. They're metal, but all the black's flaked off. So I'll give that a crack and see how it goes. Hope you enjoy. So here's the exhaust, as you can see. It's only a 2¼ inch twin system, one muffler on each line. Yeah, I'll show you down here. You can see it. Now, I paid a guy to come out here and do it so I could break the motor in because it was just too loud and the neighbours were staring. So yeah, it's quieted down heaps. Did the job, but it's pretty crap job. Down there's good. Did a real good job at the what do you call them? Extractors. Yeah, that's all good. He fixed the old extractors on because they're the original ones, so he tied up some of the welding on that. And just up here, it was even more like ridiculous. He used clamps and metal brackets and straightened it up as much as he could. That's the best he could get it. It's solid, but it's banging on there. Wait. It's not actually banging on there. Where's it banging? Ah, it's actually banging down there on the floor. Cool. I thought it was hitting there. Yeah, it sucks. So, it's that side there. So really, this side needs to come down to this level to clear everything. That side's just wrong everywhere. Come down here. Notice I was leaking diff oil after I put a new seal in and fluid. I went around, checked all the bolts, and yeah, when you know they're all loose. I know. So here on the diff, yeah, up in here. So this way. See, it's hitting and yeah, damaged it. And his crappy little mounts he made, that snapped off. But you know, it's resting up on the floor, so that's good. Now this one, same crap, but it's solid and not moving. And doesn't hit anywhere. I could see. So driver's side's good. I've actually got proper mounts I ordered. They they rocked up as he finished the job on the day. I was not happy. So I meant to be here like 4 days before. Yeah, so that side just sucks. So I'm not sure, maybe I'll loosen off the clamps and maybe I can twist it another way. Don't know. But he's got, where are we? Yeah, weld here and weld at the end. So what I'm gonna have to do, it's even got a clamp there for that side. Maybe I can loosen that one off and straighten it up. I haven't messed with it, but I've got that exhaust tip I want to mount here, so I'll need to cut off a fair bit of this to have it sit here. So this is it. Yeah, I guess realistically, where would I want it? Probably sitting about there. Or more. Nah, that'll be probably good there. So I reckon I'll need to cut off. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe just before the bend. Cut it off there, which means I'll be cutting that weld off. Which means they're probably going to flop more. I don't know why he's done that. Thinking about it, if I just loosen off this mount and they weren't welded, I should be able to twist it in the end of the other pipe and make it up or down. Anyway, then I'm going to start by cutting it off and just see what happens. Alright, cut that one off. That was easy. So now slide it on. Make you see, whoops, where you want to cut it. I reckon. Wait a minute. No, I reckon just where I had it before. About there. Does that mean I need to cut this a bit, make it shorter? Because if I don't, then that bend is going to make it angle up. Which I suppose isn't so bad, actually. Alright. Cut him off and see where it's sitting. Alright, the cut off on the ends. About where I want it. Down there. Yeah, a couple casualties. It's all good. It did drop down heaps more. This one dropped down, not this one here. So I'm going to have to try and straighten them up a bit. It's almost like it needs to come over as well. It's going to hit everything. Oh, backyard jobs. Alright, so obviously I can't get this perfect, but just imagine it's welded to the bottom of them, and that will be the high point. I still want it a bit closer. I have to tweak it a bit. Ooh, still a bit warm. That's right. I'm gonna loosen that off on her and try and twist this one. Alright, I'll get that done. Alright, here's where I'm at. So I cut off. Now it looks like stupid. I got a piece of wood. This wood. Jammed it up in here. And under the suspension, leaf spring, I mean. And then I've got my pry bar. Jammed it in here and leaving it up, and just kept doing it until it was pretty close. And then this was way worse, like, you know, the eggheads? Yeah, that's what it was like. So I just used this little bench vise and just squashed it down a bit. And they look like shit, but they're pretty even. I think what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to have to, I'll shorten this, probably take an inch or so off, and so I can put a jack under here, jack this up so it meets this mount, and that'll bring it a lot closer. I can't even get my arm up there. And then once that's welded, I can slide this over, measure exactly how much I need to do. And then I'm not sure if I should angle it up so it sits like that, or straighten it down. Once I've got this welded up to here, I'm so crap at the camera, to here, I'll see how it's sitting, and then I'll work out what angle I'm going to put that on. But it should look good. And once it's on, I'm going to spray some black rust protectant like in here, so you won't even see this. It'll be black and you won't see the crap shapes. But it's good enough for me. When it suits the rest of the car. Car's rough, and that's how I want it. Engine's solid, car's rough. Plates on an angle. Alright, instead of welding it to that original mount, I've just clamped it, because if I ever need to take it off, that'll probably be the easiest way. And it's solid. That's a heavy duty clamp as well, real thick. So I doubt that's coming off. And now just looking at this, if I had mounted it straight on the top of it, it'd be way too far away. So I'm going to have to angle it up. I'm going to have to pinch in these edges here so it sits a bit level. Otherwise this will be, the tip will be on an angle. Need to go that way a little bit. So yeah, it's hitting that bottom part there. So I'll shorten this, might even half it, because I only got that much to play with anyway. So the mount, half it, and then garbage truck. Half it, and then angle it up a bit, and it should be pretty good. Well, it's better than it was, I guess. Not 100% happy. I think I cut it way too short. But yeah, I think the problem is you can see through it too easy. It just looks stupid now. I might have to weld something at the back to block out the view. So you black it out. Yeah, imagine my fingers are black. I guess you wouldn't see it as much. But, you know, at first glance, looks alright. Yeah, it looks good from up here. Luckily the car's low. Yeah, it's not too bad. Better than that wonky thing it had. Alright, now the exhaust is done. So messing around with the reverse lights, trying to work out why, if they don't work. Pretty sure it is the neutral switch on the transmission. I had to bypass that, so I can start it in any gear pretty much. Yeah, if anyone knows where you can get one of those, let me know. Yeah, then I was like, oh yeah, I'll follow the wiring down to the fuse box. So I remembered the stupid switch here I found ages ago. Did nothing. So I followed the wiring. This red positive connects to the switch for the dome light, and that's not working. That's another gremlin I've got to figure out, because the dome light's not working, but the globe's good. And tested it, there's no power going to it at all. Then I looked in here and there's a few fuses missing, and the ones that are in there are just disintegrating because they're so old. Tried to get one out and it just like, the ends broke off. The filament snapped like a toothpick. It was so old, no bending or anything. So we'll have to go down to Super Cheap or something and just replace them all. They're like 40 years old. So then, because there's no power coming from its power source, I just rigged up, extend the wire and just put it on any fuse. And then I went and clicked it, and see, it's a bit hard because I'm one-handed. It's funny, when it's on camera I can't do it, but off camera it will straight away. Alright, she's jammed up in there. And you click it. I have a boot release. And before that, it still wasn't working. Then I realised, here's the wire, and it was stuffed here, so I just stripped it and rejoined it. Then I followed it up in here. There you got the green wire, just goes straight up there. Obviously this isn't factory. And I was like, oh, what's going on? There's nothing in here. And you come back one, there's the motor in there. But the green wire wasn't hooked up. It was just hanging down in here. So connected it all, and yeah, sure enough, it works. I'll show you how violent this is. Right, you ready? Shakes the whole car. That's full on. Alright guys, it's been a couple weeks. Gonna end the video here. Couldn't figure out the reverse lights. Just so much on. Had heaps of family coming around. Haven't had a chance to do anything really. Meantime, the next project's rocked up. There'll be a video coming out after New Year's when I start getting into it. But yeah, check out the Instagram. I'll send some pictures on there of everything, the interior, engine bay. It's rough, but it's worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this episode, yeah, like, subscribe, share. Yeah, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. See ya.